and thank you for tuning into the Miss Drea Show, where I'm your host, Miss Drea. Here I have with me Magasia.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you for having me tonight.
You're welcome. Okay, so Magasia does a lot of promotions, and she's currently doing the support of the Women Artists Music Fest,
Yes,
correct?
that is correct.
Okay, so how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing festivals, tours, and concerts here in South Florida for about 5 years.
Okay. So what inspired you to actually do the music fest for women?
Well, I feel like us ladies doesn't have the right platform to be heard and seen. So I was actually talking to a young lady last year, and she was like, Magasia, the women doesn't have any platform to showcase their talents. It's all about the males doing their thing. So there's like, you should do an all-female fest so that way you can cater to the singers, to the MCs that does their things here in South Florida. So I thought about it, and I said, let me go ahead and do an event called Supporting Women Artists Fest.
That's great, and I just want to applaud you on that because that is true.
Right.
The women do need, support, more support. So when exactly is the festival?
It is going to be January 28th at the Gardens in Lauderdale.
Okay, that's perfect. Now, you've been doing promotions like crazy. I've seen you. I think we've actually been on the other side.
Yes, we have.
What got you into promotions?
Honestly, I am an R&B singer. I remembered when I came out with a single 5 years ago, and back in the days, it was all about Twitter. So I was on Twitter, and I was promoting my single off of YouTube, and I was going so hard, like copy and pasting is my best friend. So I was on Twitter copy and pasting my single on Twitter, and I had an artist hit me up asking me, oh, how much do you charge for promotions? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm not a promoter. I'm a medical billing coding specialist. I'm not a promoter. I'm an artist, but I didn't tell him that. I told him that I charge $50, and he was like, oh, do you have PayPal? I had no idea what PayPal was. So being who I was, I went on Google, found out what PayPal was. I created a PayPal account, and I sent him my PayPal email, and within seconds, I had $50 in my account. So I was promoting him and myself. Within another hour, I had a whole bunch of artists hitting me up about promoting them. So I went ahead that whole week. I made $1,000, and I was like, $1,000 off of promotions? I don't even made that in a week at my job. So that's what got me into doing promotions.
Wow, that's great. And you just started, working your own stuff. That's
Awesome.
great. So what do you have? Do you have any other events coming up?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm a great fan of R&B, and I love guys that knows how to sing. So I have a supporting male singers fest coming up February 25th. So you guys are welcome to come out and to participate with that. I also have something called the Rehearsal Tour. My partner Vinci. It's a 4-day tour we have here in Miami, 4 different locations in Miami where artists can showcase their talent, and it's also free to the public. So we welcome everyone to come out to guarantee art crowds, because the thing is that right now the artists are independent, but later on they're going to be mainstream. Because if you think about it, all of your favorite mainstream artists was once independent.
Of course. So as far as getting involved on the artist side, how would one, get into showcase for one of the festivals that you have?
Well, basically, contact me on Instagram. It is Magasia Promotions, Magassia, or giving me a call at 786-508-9295. I'm always open to work with artists. My goal is to know every artist in South Florida. But the good thing about my festivals that I do is that I get a lot of out-of-towners that do come out to support. They register and they come out, and the talent is just amazing, And another thing I love about my events is that artists supporting artists. There's no beef, there's no issues. They're supporting everyone, they're applying everyone, they're networking,
Yeah. So that's great. That's great. Do you have anything else that you would like to announce going on?
Well, you're performing at the festival as well.
Yes,
I'm
I will be
excited.
there.
Miss Drea is going to be performing. I got a chance to see you perform for DJ Khaled's event he had in the summer. And you did a great job.
Thank you.
I also want to let everybody know that, 2016, educate yourself. In order to be treated as a mainstream artist, you need to conduct business and move as if you were a mainstream artist, because if you conduct your business as if you're mainstream, can nobody tell you different?
Exactly, exactly. You're exactly right. So I just like to thank you for coming out, Magasia. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you for having me.
I look forward to performing on the show.
Yes, yes.
And many more that you have coming. And whenever you feel like coming back to the Mysteria Show, you're more than welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. So we're going to take a break right now, and soon we'll be coming back with our next guest. Stay tuned.